Davin Hester is a 15-year-old boy with cerebral palsy. He's a resident of Lumberton and attends Burlington County Special Services School in Mount Holly. He's anxious to participate in any activities that he can. He's the youngest of 4 children and is a vital member of his family. Davin has received traditional physical therapy twice a week since he was 6 months old. Traditional therapy is done for about 45 minutes to an hour per session. While there were some gains from this therapy, progress was incredibly slow. Traditional therapy seems to maintain skills already possessed, but doesn't enable Davin to acquire new skills. Now Davin attends intensive physical therapy for 8 weeks a year. Each day of intensive therapy lasts for 3.5 hours with no real break. Davin wears a TheraSuit during parts of the therapy. This suit was originally designed for Russian cosmonauts to help them combat the rigors of weightlessness. In someone with CP, the suit provides extra resistance with each movement, which strengthens the muscles. It's also very beneficial to other systems in Davin's body. Since Davin began this therapy in January of 2002, his family has seen tremendous results. He's begun to sit independently for periods of time and has gained much trunk control. Davin is also using his hands in ways that are functional. However, this type of therapy is expensive. It cost about $15,000 for Davin's 8 weeks of therapy. What can you do to help? Duffers for Davin is a golf tournament started 7 years ago to help Davin's parents afford the kind of therapy that Davin needs. Shortly after last year's golf tournament, we learned from the doctor that Davin had some serious issues with his left hip. On October 11th, Davin was wheeled away and operated on for 5 hours at St. Christopher's Hospital for Children in Philadelphia. He emerged from the operating room wearing a bright orange cast that went from his torso all the way down his left leg and halfway down his right leg. Davin was supposed to spend a couple of days in the hospital, but unfortunately he suffered severe respiratory complications and was in the hospital for about 13 days. Davin wore a spica cast for 7 weeks and then was not allowed to do any therapy for 2 more weeks after that. It wasn't until January that Davin began rehab, and we were able to assess that he lost so much of his previous gains on his left side and some of his right side. We trust because of all the hard work he's put into his therapy, he'll come back much quicker than if he had never done intensive physical therapy at all. This year's golf tournament will be held June 23rd, and it's more important than ever. You can get a foursome together and golf in the tournament. Your $100 registration fee includes greens fees, cart, tee bag, and lunch. Have your business sponsor a day of therapy for Davin for $390. Your business card will be distributed to each golfer at the tournament. You can also purchase booster flags or sponsor various tees during the tournament. The $10 booster flag lets everyone know at the tournament that you support Davin. Or you can simply just give a donation to one of our volunteers. Any amount you give will go a long way towards his therapy. We're just waiting on the doctor to allow Davin to head back to intensive physical therapy again.